check it out. So apparently what they decided to do was just to pour half of that section this year, and they're going to pour the section to, let's see if the arrow here, that way next year, because there's a radius that curves out. I don't know why they, I mean, I'm not in charge of any of it, but that seems to be what they did. They relocated, which is like basically a center pour crack. I mean, technically it's a cut line, but they're just pouring it this way this year. I'm not in charge of the decisions, but that's what they're going with. Is they're pouring to that line there, and I guess next year they'll sort out whatever they're going to sort out. But, yeah. I certainly hope that they fill in the gravel area to the left of where they're pouring concrete for the winter. Otherwise, yeah, that's going to suck. Yep, that's what they're doing. I don't know. I just don't know. I have full confidence it's going to all go in good. But that was the solution to whatever the issue was on not being able to get that extra 2 feet. Is they just said we're going to pour half. I don't know if that's because that's what the surveyor laid out, was that crack line. I don't know if that was interpreted as pour the concrete to there or what that was interpreted as. I know there is an interface between this year's project and next year's, and they're blending them in, and they got to tear out a bunch of stuff. So I don't know if maybe the height of this pour here is going to be adequate for saving for the final project, or I just don't know how it works. But this is going in right now. Oh, whatever. They're working on the curbs over there. They poured all that. If you can see the shiny part over there, that's all fresh poured this morning. So we got some good weather. We're in the 40s right now. It's like 45 degrees out with some sun, so it's pretty nice out. So they're trying to get as much knocked out as they can. I think probably tomorrow they're going to pour that other, maybe the radius, if you kind of see, let's see, get my finger in here. Like right, you can see that black tarp right there. That's another pour section. They're going to get that done. Oh, he's kind of moving here. What's he doing? Where's he going? Repositioning maybe? Maybe he's going to try to turn around. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see how she goes. I'm not sure. I just don't know. I mean, the cracks in the road aren't no big deal if they're crickety crackety or whatever. I mean, I have no idea. Oops, try to get a zoom going here. This may not be a big video. I didn't know what they were doing. If they were going to get serious on the pour and do it all at once. They got another truck coming in, or I have no idea. I had a little bit of an access issue today, trying to get in and out. But let's see if I can show you through the trees here what I'm talking about. We got a little bit of a shot there. So you can kind of see that form. See how that's, I mean, whatever. Straight, crooked, no big deal. It all gets flat, smooth concrete over and it's done. So, yep. So I don't know where that concrete truck went. There isn't really well, I guess you could go drive all the way down and get turned around. That's possible. But yeah, last week was frigid, but they got good weather this week. So one last shot. I think this is the end of the season. We're gonna get this stuff poured, and then that's gonna be a wrap. But I guess that was the solution, was just to pour that little section. It could have been because, let's see, the ground over here wasn't covered. It may be just too frozen to deal with, or I really don't know. Or they just don't feel like dealing with digging out more and compacting. They said, screw it, let's just do half and call it good. I mean, it all gets done eventually. I mean, I'm surprised, because technically from that pour line there, this way isn't even this year's project. That's next year's, called S3. So I was a little surprised they're getting this, but they must trying to make it, get as much work done as they can while the equipment's here. So I was a little surprised that was happening, but yeah. Oh, here he comes. Professional driver, got turned around. Not a bad gig. Let's see what they do with it. That actually might have been the truck that just moved and he just emptied out. That may have been what just happened there. I don't know. It's a little bit tight leaving. Let's see how he gets out. He had to like kind of go over the corner of the hole there a little bit when he left. Let's see. This ought to be good actually. But it's not quite concrete truck size turning radius there. Yeah, he's actually doing pretty good. Going in the hole a little bit. Hope that rebar doesn't catch his tire. Well, that's one way to do it. There must be another truck. That must have been the one that just emptied out. He was blocking traffic. There was a bunch of cars sitting trying to get in and out. So they must have pulled him out real quick and then repositioned him for the it's something, I don't know, something. All right. Well, probably not gonna come out and fill the next truck. Next video you see, this will all be smooth concrete. Stay safe.